Sorry, guys. What's going on? Guys, Adrian here from Major Mateo Drones. Sorry about that. Um, it's been kind of crazy. Plus, I'm still battling trying to get my kids' stuff situated as far as school goes. So I've been going back and forth trying to get my baby stuff together. Again, I do apologize. Yo, boy, Adrian here from Major Mateo Drones. I am back again with the Free for All Wednesday. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody had a good day. Today, I'm exhausted. A lot of stuff going on. But I'm here. I'm here. Whew. What's going on, Swaz? How you doing? Drones 863, how you doing, man? Again, I apologize. GFO Drones, what's going on, Mike? The View Chaser, how you doing, man? What's going on, Danny? No, Drones 863, actually, again, have a lot to do, man. Life of being a father, man. Life of being a parent. It takes a lot, man. It takes a lot. So I just had to get my baby's stuff together for school, all the good stuff. I've been here the whole time. I just haven't been able to get online again because I was trying to get this stuff together. So I know A63. I know how it is, man. I got two, a 14-year-old and about to be 11-year-old. So yeah, man, it's tough. And then I got work on top of that. It's a hectic life, but I'm a big boy. I can handle it. And on top of that, I'm tired. On top of that, I'm tired. I'm super tired. I'm exhausted. But I'm here for you guys every day, all day. Not all day, but Wednesdays. Oh, man. Sorry, I'm a little off. Do apologize. So anyway, getting back to the stream. How's everybody going? Hey, Danny, have you been able to fly? Jones 863, have you been able to fly today? Let me know something. And I'm going to put the link to the stream in here for anyone that wants to go ahead and pop in. Feel free to come in. And I'm actually working a couple things at the same time. Again, I am late a little bit. I did a new video today. Oh, you did? I didn't get the notification. Jones 863. I did not get it. Let me go into the YouTube and find out. I did not see it. Around what time did you upload the video, Jones 863? Because I don't think I got your notification of a new video that came in. That's what I thought. You're not the only one that said that, Jones 863. There's several people that actually have said the same thing, that for some reason the notifications have not been popping through. So yep. It's a lot going on. I need to go get my phone. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. And my phone is right here. Shit. Okay. So I'm back. And let's see here. Around 5 o'clock, I need to go ahead and look back Jones 863 and look for it. And The view chaser image looks fuzzy. I know, man. Man, I cannot tell you how angry I get because of my internet. Is the internet that just crappy, Danny? Because here where I'm at, I only get 6 megabytes per second, which is extremely bad. You know what I mean for a stream. It's crappy, but that's actually the best that I could do. That's the best that I can actually get over here. So, it's not the strongest and it's not the fastest. It's pretty laggy, and that's why I guess my picture may be pixelated. You know what I mean? And it just look fuzzy. It just does not look pretty good. I heard about that too, Danny. If you just have heard that before, I don't know because I've never had it before. How you doing, Oz Beach? Andy? How you doing, Chief? Thank you for popping into the stream. Hey, Andy, I've never had you here on my stream before. I would like for you to go ahead and come on in, sir. The link is on the stream. How you doing, John Shots? I'm doing pretty good, man. Thank you for popping into the stream. Really appreciate you guys. And I do want to apologize to you guys that I actually came in late. Again, I've been dealing with some stuff when it comes to my kids' school, and that comes first before YouTube. So I have to handle that first. So that's the reason why I'm actually about almost an hour late, more like 45 minutes. So yes, Danny, if you would like to make an announcement, go ahead, sir. It's a free for all Wednesday. Go ahead. What do you have to say, Danny, the view chaser? I know, Jones 863, that I don't have to. I guess maybe just being courteous. You know what I mean? I guess is the word. Although I don't have to. Don't really have a need to, but I get that just the way I am. And the view chase, I'm looking for a Mavic 2 zoom camera. Anyone please help? Oh God. I don't even know where to start. Danny, aka the view chaser. I guess maybe eBay, like John Shot said. Maybe check Amazon. Might be able to help you also. I don't know. I already have both drones, so I guess I don't have a need to go ahead and check for it or look for one. I got both drones. And I love them all. So the V Chaser, got it, okay. Yeah, that's right, Danny. Don't use Wish. That app, don't use it. First of all, you're gonna be pissed off because they're gonna take probably about a good 5, maybe 6 months for you to receive your item. And it might be the wrong item too, so it'll be up to you if you want to go ahead and take that chance. I won't do it if I was you. Oh, really? They don't have it on Amazon, Jones 863? I thought they did. You could find the one for the Mavic 2 Pro on Amazon. I don't know why you can't find the Zoom. I've used Banggood, Danny. I actually used it once when I actually purchased the Fimi X8 SE 2020 version. And man, I'm so disappointed. I was so disappointed with them that I actually canceled the order with them and I actually bought it through another company who kept their word, by the way. And so, with that being said, I don't know. I don't even know if you could actually find it there or not. I guess you'll have to check. But they're going to take a long time to send you the item, also. It's going to take a while. They're not very reliable. Let me put it that way. Drones A63, what drone that you fly today on your video? Is that the video that says new intro quick fly between storms? Is that the one you're talking about, Jones A63? How you doing, Drone Alarm Andre? Hey man, thank you for popping into the stream. Really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Actually, the video says new intro, quick fly between storms. And on the video description, or even on the intro, I'm sorry, the title of your video, Jones A63, does not say Mavic Mini. It does not say that. But I'm actually looking at the video as we speak. I'm glad you're doing all right, Jones Alarm Andre. You're welcome, man. Thank you again for popping into the stream. Really appreciate you. Hey, Big Mike, are you able to pop in for a little bit? If you are, there's the link to the stream right there. How you doing today, Big Mike, aka Night Train FPV? Thank you for popping into the stream. I really appreciate you, man. Yep, this is me, man. I was actually about 45 minutes late to my own stream, Big Mike. The life of a single father, dude. It's not an easy one. It's very challenging. A lot of stuff to do, my man. I'm glad that you're doing good, Night Train. Okay, Mike, I understand, man. I hear you, man. And honestly, I already have, man. Look, I already had the stream ready to go. I just had to come in live because I actually had. Let me see. Swas was here. Drones A63 was here. And I believe Mike, GF for Drone and Tega, was also here before I actually even came in live. How you doing, H Ranger? Thank you for popping into the stream. I really appreciate you, my man. Thank you so much. Drones A63. I got 30 subscribers in 4 days, pushing my channel on all the social media. That's pretty good, Drones A63. You gotta keep it up, man. You gotta keep it up, dude. I'm actually noticing right now you have 64 subscribers. Good job, man. Good job. I'm actually looking at that video still. It looks pretty good. Man, that's a beautiful neighborhood. Where are you at, Jones 863? Those are some beautiful houses. And I see the lake. That's nice. Where are you at? Are you in the States? No way. Really? Hey, Jones 863, you need to hit me up on the email, man, because I'm actually going to Orlando this weekend. Yep, I'm going to be in Orlando Friday, in matter of fact, after work. So, yeah, I believe you got my email address, right? If not, I'm about to put it into the chat right now. Do you have my email address, Jones863? I believe you do. What's going on, Chris Hope? How you doing, Chief? Thank you for popping into the stream. Hey, I just went ahead and texted you, Chris. Chris Hope, if you want to go ahead and come on in, sir. Appreciate you. And how you doing? Love to rip FPV. How you doing, man? Thank you for popping into the stream. I really appreciate you, boss man. And for anyone that wants to go ahead and pop into the stream, the link is right there in the chat. Go ahead and come on in. Oh, okay. I got it. Okay. I'm going to have to hit you up. I'm doing pretty good, Mr. Love to Rip FPV. Just a little tired, you know what I mean? Doing the daddy stuff, work, my babies, getting the school set up, all the good stuff online. It's a pain in the ass, but hey, we got to do it. We got to do it. Other than that, man, I'm pretty good. I'm Mr. Love to Rip FPV. I've never had you here on my stream. If you want to go ahead and hop on in, the link is down below into the chat. Come on in, sir. Really appreciate you. So, Love to Rip FPV, you're still doing your FPV flying, right? I don't think you fly any GPS drones, do you? Because I think all your videos are pretty much FPV only, correct? Anyway, Jones 863, we need to get together, man. You need to hit me up. Mr. Dad Random, how you doing, Chief? Thank you for popping into the stream. Really appreciate you. Yes, sir. I was supposed to be on at 9 o'clock, Mr. Dad Random, but I got busy with some stuff. So, but here I am. Got you, sir. I understand, Mr. Love, to Rip FEV. Mr. Dad Random, I'm still holding you accountable. I want you to pop into my stream one of these days, sir. Love to have you. Come talk to us for a little bit. And maybe someday I'll be able to jump on yours.
Yeah, boy.
Jim,
What's up, man?
how you doing, Jimbo?
I gotta shut your audio off. There you are. Yeah, I got a few a few texts there. Where's Adrian tonight? I said, I don't know. I haven't heard from him all day. What's up with that, Adrian?
Well, man, look, again, as I said
I
before,
heard you. I heard that weak excuse.
hey, man, there's a lot of stuff, Jim. You have no idea this shit.
No, I probably don't. Not with that school going on and all that.
Dude, that thing is a pain in the rear, man. We're still battling with these people, man. This is ridiculous.
When my granddaughter first started with it's called FLVS, the Florida Virtual Learning System, and it's the same thing as they're trying to make you guys do now.
Yeah.
It's homeschooling, but the teachers know how to shut off each kid. I can't imagine 20 kids getting on there and just jamming up and not paying attention. The teacher doesn't know how to work Zoom and shut each kid off, their mic.
Yeah. Well,
I can't imagine trying to teach that way. It's just screw this COVID crap. Like I said the other night, kids are the strongest of all of us.
correct.
The
But
immune
see,
system.
the thing is that my daughter is gonna she's gonna have a first Zoom meeting tomorrow. So
Do you have to be there
me?
for the first one? Do you have to be there?
No, it's gonna be just strictly the kids. It's gonna be like an intro, you know what I mean, to the teacher,
Right,
just
right.
what they're gonna be learning for like the first week, and then they're gonna go into like a little bit of detail on what's next. But I mean, their mother gonna be, you know what I mean, here with them to be able to, you know what I mean, take care of that. So
I don't. It's quite the weird system. They're going to take roll call. Parents have to work, man. What grade level does this go down to? Do you know? Like, does this go all the way to second grade? Whatever.
well, my daughter is in 5th grade, so it's actually all the way to 12th grade, and like my son, he's in high school now. He also got to go ahead and do this whole thing through, the virtual school. But he's gonna be using my computer, by the way. My
But at
daughter-
least him, you can trust to do it.
Oh yes, most definitely. He's done it before.
Yeah.
That yes. I'm confident that my son will be able to handle it. It's just gonna be a little bit of a challenge with my daughter because again, this is the first time doing it.
Right.
It's crazy.
And how do you keep track of that? I mean, how are they going to even, how the kids get lost in the system? This is a perfect example of a kid getting lost in the system.
Correct.
How do you know if they're participating? How do you know if they learned anything?
Correct. Exactly. That's the thing that's really crazy. That's what's really crazy. But hey, like Chris Hope said, is actually from kindergarten all the way to 12th grade, pretty much. And that random is a teacher. And he said that
he's got 1,200 kids to look after.
Yeah, 85% attendance. So that's pretty good. 85%. That's good. He must be a very good teacher, that random. Hey, that random, come on in and come talk to us a little bit about that. Please.
That would be cool if you could. Yeah.
I got the link. I got the link in the chat. Come talk to us a little bit. Just help us understand a little bit more, especially for me. Please, I appreciate you if you can. Mr. How you doing, man? Thank you for popping into the stream, Fat Boy.
Like I said, with the homeschooling, when I homeschooled my granddaughter, it was because she was in 3rd grade, and the teacher got demoted from 6th grade or whatever, and she wanted a 3rd grader to start calling her professor. Yeah. I said, get the hell out of here. They don't even know what a professor is, and you want a 3rd grader to call the teacher professor or something? No, we're done. That's it. Yanked her out of school.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
Well, come on, the idiocy of it all. I mean,
it's a lot. It's a lot of BS.
You're more worried about that than teaching the kids something.
Yeah, and not just that. Now we got to worry about the whole coronavirus BS, and then you know what I mean. You got to do this. You got to do that. Like for example, Jim, while I'm working every day, I go by and they got these daycares open. I hope with kids running around. I've seen at least 65 to 85 kids playing.
Yeah, they're taking on more kids than ever.
Yeah, and out of 65 to 85 kids, Jim, the teachers, the school, the daycare providers, nobody wearing a mask. But only one kid had a mask. But this is how he had it on. Right here on his chin. Like this right here.
Even if you put them on, you know, those little kids running around, it's going to come off. You can't get them to keep it on anyway. And like I said, their immune systems are a hell of a lot better than ours.
Exactly. And by the way, news announcement. Remember Mike from GFO Drone and Tech Guy?
Yeah.
He got coronavirus.
I saw he said, well, you know, he was hospital transport. He was in every room in the hospital.
How you doing, Steve? Thank you for popping in, Mr. Steve-O.
Good evening. How are you, Adrian?
I'm
Jim,
doing
good evening.
What's up, SoCal Steve?
Hey. No, just Steve today.
Hey, whoa. Say that
Arizona drone dude.
Hey, Jim, say that one more time about Steve.
What's up, SoCal Steve?
Hey, listen, dude.
What's up?
Hey, Steve, I am so freaking tired of the way he say, what's up, so-called Steve? Sound like a freaking little computer, little generated robot just talking. That was amazing. How you doing, Ed? Roll.
It looks like Dad Random's going to fire up his computer.
Yes, that's what he's saying. I hope that he does come in, man. I really would love to talk to him. How you doing, Mr. AZ Drone Dude? How you doing, Chief? Thank you for popping in the stream, man. And again, I came in late, had some stuff to do, but I'm here.
You're lucky Chris Hope came in early to save you. If he hadn't called me up personally and said, Jim, do me a favor, get on Adrian's stream. He's dying here. Help him out. Help a brother out. So I said, all right, I'll go on.
Hey, I do have something that Drone A63 went ahead and typed. And Jimbo, you probably know about this right here. Where did he put it at?
There are young people who died in car crashes.
Let's talk about this right here. He said that, actually, did I hear about the drone that had a so-called close call with the Air Force One the other day? Steve, did you hear about that? Or Jim?
No.
Nope.
It would never happen. That thing is surrounded by radar. It's got its own radar system. It's tracked by military, man. You ain't getting near the 747 that the president rides in.
I didn't think so either, but then you never know with these idiots that be doing all this kind of crap out there.
Not happening. I don't know if you've noticed or paid attention, but the FAA this whole past 10 months has been blanking out the GPS system along the East Coast.
Oh, really?
They put it in their emails. Yeah, they're testing blocking the GPS system. Okay. They got a new quote out today. They want, I put it in our Facebook group. They actually want people's opinions on what should be next with the GPS system.
I do want to welcome Mr. Back from the Sky, aka Carlos. How you doing, Chief?
What's up, Carlos?
We're popping into
Carlos, good evening.
Hey, Carlos. Again, the link is in the stream. I mean, in the chat if you want to hop on in, sir.
I think, yeah. If they just come on now, they can still see like the last 20 minutes worth, right?
Yeah.
Of chats or something.
Oh, yeah. Carlos, what about me? You're not going to say hi to me?
Nah, don't call us.
He only keeps saying Steve and Jim. What about me?
Well, that's because we know him longer. You know,
we'll take care of him for you, Carlos. Don't worry. We'll give him we'll give him the UK double.
Carlos, we'll put on your makeup. Anyway, Jim, do me a favor.
Yeah, buddy.
Say that one more time.
What's up, SoCal Steve?
What's up?
I don't even know why that shit is funny, but it is.
You're tired, man. You're tired.
I think that's what it is.
Well, I got all my reservations made for Spin Down. We're driving.
Hold
I've
on.
been-
Hold
Linda
on.
and I gonna take a road trip and drive there.
Oh, you're taking Linda. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go ahead and give him a wrench. Give me a minute, sir. Thank you for watching. Good Lord.
Steve, I've been going through all my stuff.
How you doing, so-called
All
Steve?
these little tool sets you get for working on the drones and all that. I'm trying to find the actual stickers that say drone pilot.
I can't hear you because Adrian's phone is ringing off the hook. Somebody mute
yourself.
his ass.
Only he can mute him. So anyway, I wanted to get that.
I just muted myself. Go ahead and talk. I'm here.
I wanted to get the sticker on the back of the car that says drone pilot and all that, just to piss off the neighbor even more. Because if he comes over again, I'm just going to point to the car. On the back of the car, it'll say drone pilot and all that stuff on it. Plus, I got Mel's sticker. I've been wondering where to put this, and now I know where I'm going to put it. I'm going to put that on the back of the car, too. I'm using his mouse pad as we speak.
You know what you ought to do is get one of those. What is the stickers about FAA certified pilot and put that on there.
Oh, let me tell you something. When I went to go register this new drone, right, this one behind me, the Matrix,
Right.
I went to the regular FAA site for the drone zone.
Right.
I'm back.
By
I'm back,
the
baby.
time
I'm back.
Shut up, we're talking. Darn, Adrian, you're so rude. So anyway, I'm on there. I'm trying to register the drone, and Adrian actually called me on the phone, and I'm screaming at Adrian because they want $50 from me. Remember that, Adrian?
Steve, he's
For
literally.
what?
Listen, no, wait, hold on, Steve. Wait a minute. Before you catch a cow, let me tell you this. Jim is
No, I'm
literally.
saying for what?
Hold on. Let me tell you. Hold on. Jim is literally about to have a freaking heart attack, and he kept telling me, "Why are they charging me so much? It used to only be $5. What is going on?" We finally figured it out. Is that what happened? Is that I guess by him being a Part 107, if I'm not mistaken, Jim, they
Yeah.
wanted to pay for something different. Like they want him to pay for like the actual FAA sticker.
The sticker,
or-
set of 4
whatever.
stickers, a lanyard that goes around your neck.
Exactly. You know how normally, Steve, when you register your drone, you only pay $5, and then you just type in your own, your little name, your FAA name or whatever. So Jim was freaking out, like, what is going on? And I'm like, okay.
Where's the $5 thing?
Yeah, exactly. Like, well, it's only supposed to be $5. Long story short, Jim, we were on the phone for 3 hours and 20 minutes.
Yep.
Finally, we figured it out that he don't have to pay for the FAA crap. He could just do his own $5 and then just type it in his own self.
I went to the ICARA site rather than the drone zone.
That was
Oh,
crazy.
okay.
Now, why is Mike Kinney getting timed out on the chat? Mike Kinney and I
No,
have been
Mike-
chatting
Mike-
all night.
How you
Mike
doing,
Ki-
Kenny?
Mike Kinney timed out the Dan.
And I got somebody who
Oh, they're playing
have
with each
not
other?
been on my stream. Jim, I got somebody who've never been on my stream before. I'm actually a big fan.
Well,
We got Mr.
take
Dad
off-
Random in
take
the
off
house.
Ed's message.
How you doing, Dad Random?
Hey. I finally got in. It takes 10 minutes to fire it up.
Yeah.
10 minutes to fire up the old computer.
You know what they say? You know what they say, Jim? Your channel must be doing good when you have a celebrity on your stream.
Whatever.
How you doing, Chief?
Good. Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
How is this system working out for you?
With this system?
No, with the kids.
Oh, the kid stuff. I since I got to work, it's actually kind of it's actually everything's actually going really well. But you understand, it's only been 5 days,
Right.
so I have no idea where we're going to be in a week. So I just, you hope. I mean, I like to be at work. I actually, I do fine remotely, but I'm a classroom teacher. I'm not a good, I'm a good remote teacher too. But it's more fun to be in with the kids.
Right.
They want to see you, and it's not their fault. So I don't go in there going, oh, which one of you guys is going to freaking give me a death worse than it's not going to happen. So I'm prepared for whatever. That's what I tell them.
Yeah, my neighbor, she's a high school teacher at a private Christian school, and she said it's ridiculous. I want to go back to school. I end up putting in an average of 4 hours a day more minimum than I did if I'm teaching a regular classroom, teaching in regular school.
Yeah. Well, I'm set up for both, and I've kind of got it dialed in. So, if school were to end, it's just not fun. All it is just you're reviewing work pretty much once you go remote. It's hard, like you were saying, imagine having a Zoom classroom or a Google Meet. We're not allowed to use Zoom, by the way, because Google our acceptable use policy, and they will not whitelist it. So Zoom, so we can't use Zoom, but I have to use But anyways, it's I don't know.
So what are you using?
State has its own system.
I tried to live stream it this last spring. I just did a live stream, played it live, and had them come in and chat in the chat. I tried that for a while. That was interesting. I did have a lot of kids, but about 50%. About 50% of the kids, once school ended, actually participated.
Right.
And then by the time you got to about within, I don't know, 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks in, we got through almost that first month. Kids just dropped like flies. They just said the hell with it. They had jobs. They went. I'm a high school teacher, so they found things. Yeah, they found things to do during the day. So they went and worked. Some families went on super long vacations. So and then our district just dropped the grades. They just said, fine, we're just going to pass everybody with 17%.
Well, a question for you: what are you using then for the call-in apps to get the kids into class?
Well, I basically it's Google Meet, and I have Canvas. We use Canvas. I'm already online, so
okay.
Yeah, so we already use an online platform, and I use it when school's running too. So right now I'm training all the kids online schooling. Probably spend the first month just pushing, making sure everybody understands how to do online better, because last spring nobody knew how to do anything.
Sure.
Except for about 25% of your students, and they all kick butt on it.
See,
your high achievers, your kids that are technologically savvy, and your kids that can afford it, kids with good internet. That's really about 25%.
Yeah.
It's like with college, the JC. When I went back to just take some computer software classes, went the first night, went in, found out, oh, guess what? You can take it online or the classroom version. Well, online version, boom, right on through.
I love how they're going to scam the college crowd now.
Yeah.
Who was it that said they still had to show up to the dorm? But then
I did.
You said that?
One of our directors on our nonprofit, they're driving his son up to Seattle. That's not a campus I wouldn't want to be going up next to, because it's not too far from downtown. But he's going to be there, and him and his roommate will be doing online classes from the dorm room.
Oh, man.
I can't imagine such an idiotic thing. And that's just so they can maintain the bill they're sending you every quarter.
Oh, gosh.
Now, Daranda, you mentioned Canvas. That's actually another reason why I started my stream late, because I was dealing with my daughters.
Okay.
tab
If
to
you have
get.
if you have a Canvas question, I can help you with that.
Yes, sir. It's basically just to get it set up. That was a kind of a
Yeah.
pain. And you know what? 'Cause I mean, it's like they want you to sign up through, I guess, a website called clever.com.
Uh-huh.
And then you have to go to like log it with Google. Then they have to create an account and then password,
just-
and it takes you to
Adrian-
Canvas.
The best thing about as far as Canvas is concerned, if they're using Google as their platform, once you get her set up in her Google account that's connected to school, just do everything within that. Don't go outside of it, and then upload things onto the cloud all the time. So for example, within Google, you have Google Drive, right? Make sure all of her assignments that she gets done is in the Google Drive, and it makes it really easy to transfer stuff.
I didn't think of that. Yeah, I didn't think of
It's
that.
the parents that are trying to hold on to Microsoft Word or something that they already use. If you got to kind of push that. You can still do it. I mean, you can still upload those things. It just makes it tougher. So I tell kids to drag everything into Google Drive first, and then it makes it really easy when you're inside of Canvas to link things. So, and then your teacher is not going to have any problem looking at your work.
Because when you do it, you can send the teacher the link, right?
Yeah. That's all you're doing is trading links. That's what's cool about Canvas and everything's fast. So, and then usually the teacher's gradebook is connected through Canvas. We use something called PowerSchool that's connected in through Canvas. So, but if you get caught or stuck on something, I'll see if I can find a tutorial or something or a link that I can send you that kind of walks you through it. I'm actually making those in school. I make my own video tutorials. Oh, right. That's Dad Random. So kids know.
Hello,
who I am.
Carlos.
Hello,
Yeah.
Steve, Jim, Mateo,
Hey.
Adrian, and Mr. Dad.
Carlos is
There you
in.
go, Mr. Carlos.
We were ahead of the curve on that. We had the Florida virtual FLVS, Florida Virtual School System already was
Nice.
using that. But it's funny. I didn't think of using, and I just upgraded my Google Drive to 100 gigabytes.
Yeah, that's. I have an unlimited drive, so I just pack it full. I have like almost 500 gig of stuff.
Every time I turn around, like on my iPad Mini 2, I was telling Steve, I don't know, it keeps getting filled up with pictures you take or something. I don't even use the thing, and 5 gigabytes of Apple iCloud are used up.
Adrian, if your daughter has or son, who is it? Your daughter or your son? Would you say?
It's actually going to be both.
Both?
They're
Okay.
virtual school.
If they can both have their own Chromebook, that would be helpful. Chromebooks are very inexpensive, and they're just lightning fast with this stuff, and it forces you to stay within Google. So I would suggest that if you can swing it, go find some Chromebooks. If all my kids were going back into school right now, I would buy them all a Chromebook. I would go find a $79 or an $80 Chromebook. Crap phones cost. That's what I always tell the kids. I go, you guys all sitting in this room, even if you have a used phone, it's $500, okay, or $150. A Chromebook, I said, is about 75 or 60, and you'd be investing in yourself, and you'd never have a problem. You don't have to worry about getting coronavirus on your hands, and
Yeah.
you can clean it and do what you want with it. But just think about that. If you can have one just in your house that they could trade off, like one good one, or two ones that they can use when they're, unless you want them studying together. I don't know. It depends on your study schedule or how you want them working.
I know they are cheap, but do they need any powerful graphics or anything like
No,
that? No.
Nope.
no.
You
Yeah,
know,
Carlos,
I like-
go ahead.
I like what Jim was saying earlier because he was homeschooling his daughter, and homeschooling is fine. People say, "Oh, you're not socialized." That's all crap.
It's
'Cause
okay,
you can have a child with parents that are shy. They go to regular school. They're around children. There are kids in school that are in public school that are shy.
Yeah,
So
I believe.
that theory is
I'm
theory's
totally
out the window.
I'm totally with you on that one. I
And,
tell
and
kids,
here's the other thing: in school, you're being taught like a herd. Everybody has to wake up early.
Right.
Everybody has to be at this time, and you all have to learn the same. And if you don't all learn the same, you have
If
to
you
go
don't-
back extra.
You
No,
don't.
you go out, extra school or tutors.
I suck at algebra. and the teacher was never allowed to teach to the dumbest kid in the class. They always had to teach to the smartest. You know, they were all moving along.
And how many kids are afraid to do like this and say that they don't know? How many kids are willing to say, I don't know?
I
They're gonna feel dumb. I used to. No, but I'm just saying. So
in life, I wound up using geometry and trigonometry in my job.
they're just trying to tell you that we need school. We don't need public school the way they're saying we need it. We need education, but we don't need necessarily public school.
Yeah, you need school and you need teachers, and however that works out for the system is what, that's the basics. And I'm not trying to protect my job, because as far as
I'm not worried
concerned,
about that.
yeah, this is my philosophy on that. I think if you're a teacher and you're a professional and you really know what you can do, I get a job anywhere in this country. I can walk into somewhere with what I know and teach as many kids as they throw in front of me in different subjects.
What state
in social studies.
What state are you in?
I'm in Utah.
Try teaching in New York when they tell you can't teach this, you have to teach that.
Yeah.
And when the kids are throwing stuff at you or trying to kick your butt because they don't like the way you look, and then when you come to school and you talk to the parents and they tell you we don't want any of your white advice, you tell me how good you're going to teach.
Yeah,
and that's the truth. That's the way it goes. It's not that easy to just teach, because you have to teach the parents, not just teach children. It's all, people are crazy these days with their kids. And this is the last thing I'll say. If my kid leaves your class and doesn't learn how to read, it's not your fault. It's my fault, because I'm not going over what you're teaching him. You follow what I'm saying? It's your fault maybe as well as my fault at the end of the day.
I'm fortunate from where I work. I've taught in Arizona and in Utah. I've been in 2 states.
Mm-hmm.
Both states are very similar. They're very conservative value-wise, and there's not a lot of.
You're lucky.
There is a lot of luck that way, and then there's a lot of parent support, and that helps. But on the other hand, I teach in the poorest school in my town. We do have a huge income disparity in the place I live.
Can care. One has nothing to do with the other.
Right.
Yeah,
you were poor, and that one had nothing to do with caring and not caring because you're poor. I mean, if anything, you should care more because you're poor and you want to get out of poverty.
Absolutely right. I'm just saying there's income disparity, but there's no, I say, educational disparity, because our kids freaking play hard.
I agree, because usually teachers complain, "Oh, we need more money for education." I don't need more money.
I have my computer at school. I just goofed around just to see what it would cost if I were to replace it. That computer at school I'm using is $57 on eBay.
I believe it.
What?
$57.
What do you have?
It's like
he has to wind it up like every half hour.
An Optiplex 3020 or something. It is like an ancient computer. It's like an i3 processor.
Hey, Carlos, it's solar powered. Or to have the little winding.
That's actually more expensive. The wind up is cheaper.
It's got a cage and the hamsters are running next to it, and you just got to keep on feeding them to keep the generator running.
Like the old singers, you used to pedal them while you were making them go. The sewing machines. Yeah. Ed would know about that.
I've purchased every computer that I've had in school. I've never been given a computer from the school system that's actually been worth a shit. So
I think they spend more money in some states on inmates than they do on children. So that tells you what they really care about, as far as.
We have really good football in our state.
You get federal for that too.
Well, what
Brent we do, we're playing.
Are you? Good.
Yeah, we're all playing.
Good. I'm all for it. Yeah, I think everybody should be together.
I don't know for how long, but we had our first game this last Friday. It all went good.
Herd immunity. Yeah, don't wear a mask and just get sick, or don't get sick.
Yeah, Brent was saying that his school, all the students Chromebooks.
That's there's new schools in our district. We have 6 high schools in the area that I live in.
Wow.
So it's a growing area. It's really blowing up. But I work at the second to the oldest school. And we get hand-me-downs when other schools close. So, when they build a brand new building, they put 35 Chromebooks in every single classroom. I have never been in a classroom as long as I've taught that's had 35 Chromebooks.
I have a question. Do schools hand out books anymore? Like books that
I don't hand them out
books?
because we do have books, and I do have a book, but I don't use it. I use a different one. I used one that I found online that I like.
No. I'm sorry. I meant paper books. Do you guys have
Yeah, we have them, but
do?
yeah.
Okay.
I've got closets full of them. They're freaking from 2003 or something.
And we still have to buy books.
So you
at
still
home,
have
Carlos.
text? No, I'm asking. Do they hand out textbooks? in
Yes.
school?
No, we don't.
You don't?
We had to buy
Okay.
textbooks.
You have textbooks. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually my big gripe has been that no parents are really saying anything about this. I mean, I wish I could be the advocate for parents. They charge parents a textbook fee, but we don't use textbooks, and we haven't purchased a textbook in probably 5 or 6 years. So
You're
where's the
kidding.
textbook fee?
They're
Why
so
doesn't
expensive.
anybody bring that up?
They are so expensive.
Are you a
I don't
parent in the
know. Our
same-
parents are too nice. I
Are
don't
you a
know.
parent in the same school?
I don't. I've had kids
So
go
why
through
don't
the
you
system.
question?
But
No, are you a parent in that same school? Are you paying the textbook tax?
am I a parent in that school?
Are you paying the textbook tax? The
A
one that you
textbook
talk.
tax?
What did you
It's
say
a
there?
fee. Yeah.
Are you paying the fee? You yourself.
I did when my kids went through that school.
Okay. So you're not doing it now. I got you.
Yeah,
Got you.
no,
Okay.
no. My kids are all. I got a kid that's a lawyer that's graduated and from college, and I got one that's been out a year and he's graduated. I got a daughter that's in her 3rd year. So all my kids are kind of going out, but it's. So
Now
I've
you're
been
paying for
I
textbooks.
was fortunate. I tell them that, but they're struggling now too because they can't. My one son's trying to take the bar exam in California. And he can't because they can't figure out how to give the test. There's 33,000 students wanting to take the California bar exam this year. That's how many lawyers there are in California.
Oh my God.
33,000 students will take the
We
California bar.
have more people wanting to take the tests and lawyers here than we have school teachers.
Steve Carpenter, you're in California. I think I heard this on the Cavuto Fox News. Some kind of millionaire tax that if you move into the state for 10 years, they're going to tax you a certain rate. And if you leave after 2 years, you still have to pay. Did you hear about that?
I have a friend of mine that moved to Tucson, Arizona 3 years ago, and he's still fighting with the state of California because they were taxing him for a tax of leaving the state.
Right.
And he's not a millionaire, far from it. But
Okay.
it's so
Well,
many people are leaving
this is
the
another
state.
tax now that if you're there, they're going to charge you for 10 years some kind of tax, maybe over and above. But let's say I move to California, I'm a millionaire, and I leave 2 years later, they're going to charge me for the next 8 years just because I moved there. Could you imagine? Like what's going on there? That's crazy.
Now, what about in New York,
Can
Carlos?
they get my money in the Maldives?
Yeah, right.
They'll
Yeah,
take my
really. Put an
pension.
offshore account in the Cayman Islands.
Well, with teachers, they just will hold our pension hostage. See, so I can't do anything. I just got to suck it up. I work till I'm 70.
Hey, that random. It was my pleasure having you here, sir. It's my pleasure having you here, sir.
Oh no, thank you for running the stream. It's and you know me, I just like to run the stream and not let anybody in. It's too much fun. I have a good time and nobody talks. I can make it. You can tell I love to talk. So.
Now,
Where are those 1,600 laptops missing from? Where's Drone 863 at?
yeah, he did want to hear us say that, and I'm wondering where did that happen? Drone 863. He lives in Florida, in Winter Haven.
Winter Haven?
Yeah, Winter
That's right
Haven.
by just north of Orlando. Yeah,
It's too hot there. That's the problem. Florida's just way too hot.
It's different kind of hot, right?
But he
It's
did
just
mention. He
It's
mentioned.
just hot. Hot is hot.
I do want to welcome Rigor Mortis, CT, NJDB, Cracker
It's about
FPV.
time.
Lon Denard said if they downloaded the books and they're updated, there should be a cost and a fee. So he's talking about Yeah, if we had a down, you got to, hey, Lon, let me tell you something. I steal everything I have as a teacher. I've stolen everything. I'm the biggest thief of education. I've stolen every bit of my copyrighted material on my website. It's completely copywritten, and I am proud of everything I take for education.
Well, if you wrote it, it's yours.
I steal textbooks off of there. I take whatever I need to take. I scavenge, and that's how teachers survive in Utah. We scavenge stuff.
That's sad.
Okay. They were loaned out to the students.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Jim, and watch this right here. What he said next, right here.
They have done everything. Oh, Jesus! People
I was going
pawning.
to say, go to the pawn shops.
The pawn shop. We lost I'm sure quite a fair share of Chromebooks too. I don't know how many. It's not that number. And people that steal stuff. A lot of the kids that steal those, they're not turning them back in. Is for sometimes it's not because they're pawning them, but I wouldn't be surprised. But
they should GPS them.
Having
GPS
a system that there shouldn't be, and what we know today, and all this crap, and the education I had to catch up on later in life. Kids shouldn't be allowed to be pushed through from grade to grade just because they're tired of them and all that.
No kid left behind, kind of.
Yeah, I have no sympathy for that bullshit. You can be 18 and in 5th grade. If you don't learn the subject, that ain't my fault, brother. It's yours.
If you're 18 in 5th grade, you might want to decide.
No, well, you see what I'm saying? No, you shouldn't be allowed because you have to be
join the army or something. I don't know.
No, the army doesn't want you.
No, I know it's something.
I told the military
test.
If you can't pass a simple education, high school education, I don't think
the army have
take you either.
Don't they have
before you go into the service, you still have to take a GCT test.
But don't they have to have war games? Can't you use these dumb people as war game crash dummies?
Oh my god! That's ridiculous.
You think anyone would volunteer?
No, they're so dumb they can't pass 5th grade. I mean, any opportunity.
No, we called those. Jim and I called those Recessa Annies.
How are you, Maggie? Nuggets in the house, Jim.
I see that.
Margie.
It's easy to it's definitely hard to feel bad for somebody that really doesn't try. And there's a few of them out there. Most kids do though. I mean, a lot of
I call him my brother.
I would say in an average class, I have maybe in a given year, maybe like the obstinate kids, I probably have 3 where they absolutely don't give a hairy rat's butt. And most of those kids will eventually stop coming to school. I always tell them, if you come to the room and you come into the building, we're going to teach you something. And you need, you need to be here. And if you are here, don't just sit and dork around with your friends, man. Learn something, one little thing. If you learn one thing today, and you're not passing my class and you're still pulling something from, anything I say, that's something. I really worry about the kids that don't come. They just quit and they said the hell with it. I guess they make a choice, right? A lot of you guys would say that.
Well, it's still out here in our society costing us money in the long run.
Their parent or parents.
It will cost money no matter what. I mean,
yeah.
I used to have a friend that was an art teacher, and he would tell his kids at the beginning of the year, he says, guys, I understand if you don't want to be here. We always need ditch diggers. You need to say, hey, there's always somebody that's got to have the shovel, and hey, I held the shovel for quite a few years, so I don't even know. I don't think anybody could have dug as many freaking holes as I've dug. So
I'll tell you something. I did that for exactly one day. It was for a water system. The guy put in water systems in people's front yards, whatever they call them, the sprinkler systems.
Yeah.
He didn't have a ditch witch, so you actually dug the ditch one day, and I quit.
Dude, I was a landscape contractor for 10 years, so I dug lots of ditches.
That's a hard job, landscaping.
And I didn't have a choice of whether I could quit or not. I had to work, and I did both. I was teaching, and then I did landscaping. Yeah, I had 2 jobs. I have 2 jobs, Mom. Yes, I had 2. I was teaching in Arizona, and I just didn't have an idea. I wasn't making enough money. I had 3 kids, and I'm like, all right. So I started a little business, and I did that. I mowed lawns after school and stuff like that.
Yeah, my dad. my dad asked me one day because I was talking. I says, "Yeah, I want to learn how to become an electrician." He says, "Okay, great. Tomorrow morning, be down here, and be ready to go." So I was on a truck and went with him to the job site where it was in between two houses. And it's kind of falls into, ironically, what you were doing. He was installing all the pedestals for the sprinkler controllers in this, and here in the city of Mission Viejo. So all the landscaping that's done for the city, it was a controller was put in for electric meter in order to power the controllers there for the sprinkler systems.
Right.
So what do you have to do? You have to dig all the way back in order to hit the power poles, because at this time it was all overhead wiring. It wasn't underground. You had to dig in between the homes with a shovel all the way back. And this
really
was nothing but ditch witch that? What's that?
even I used a ditch witch.
Well, I'm talking a lot. I'm a lot older than you.
Okay. Yeah, I had an old ditch witch.
He did get a ditch witch. We did get a ditch witch finally.
Steve was using the steam-powered one.
Yeah.
It was it was the early '90s, late '80s. That's when I was doing that. Right, early '90s. So yeah, we had plenty of. Actually, some of the really good tools started to come out after that. I look back at landscapers now. There's some really cool tools now to make landscaping way easier. Little mini backhoes and with all kinds of attachments for digging. Like if you wanted to plant like 100 trees. They got an attachment for that, dude. You just freaking, you can just dig them all. It's great. But of course, the shovel is still part of the job. It'll never not be part of the job. It's kind of like boots on the ground in the military.
Yeah.
I got a
Does
question.
Dad Random live in California? Overpaid Caltrans workers? No. Dad Random was in Utah. He's an underpaid freaking Utah teacher. How about that? Hey, I'm not complaining.
Hey, Daron, I got a question for you.
How many wives do you have? Just kidding.
That's a good one. I like that. I'm not LDS, so I only have one.
Okay.
But yeah, I've lived around tons of Mormons, LDS. So that's a common question. I have no problem answering that one.
Behave, Carlos.
How many wives?
It's legit. How many wives you got?
How many wives can you stand?
Yeah, that's what. How many do you want, for Christ's sake?
Oh yeah.
What's up, Adrian? What do you need?
Okay, so how are you loving the Mavic Air 2?
I sold it. That's how much I loved it. Yeah, I told you on that one on one of my the second to the last when I did my heat test. I mean, it freaking doesn't fly at all. It doesn't come off the ground. It makes too much heat, and its camera requires it's not good for my climate. But it's a great drone. I flew it when I first got it, I got a chance to fly it a bunch. And then I put it to the side when I got my Evo 2. I had more fun with my Evo 2 because it was different. But the Mavic Air 2 is just a very simple, nice. It's basically a Mavic Pro to me. That's all it is. Mm-hmm. It's just a squashed down Mavic Pro with a little bit better camera and a crappier app. So. But it's a great drone, Adrian. It's
a much crappier app.
I'm not a fan.
I'm crappy.
Yeah.
Well, there are guys who had problems with it here in Florida too, with the heat.
Yeah, it doesn't like it, and it's small, so I'm sure they had to shrink everything down, which creates a heat issue. We need to spread the heat out, right?
There's no fan in it, yeah.
Somebody told me you can put somebody said that you could take a cool pack and attach it on there. Of course, that's weight, but I've heard that from somebody from Texas. They said that they took those little blue cool packs, and they got it not frozen, but really cool, and they put it on the bottom, just electrical taped it, and they got more flight time, that way. But
that's dedication.
But you're covering up the heat vents, So I don't know. It's just not a drone for me. To me it was boring. I just didn't get a lot out of it. But it was a great piece of technology. I love the controller. I really do like the controller. I miss the controller. So
now when it comes to the Evo 2, did you get the 8K, the 6K Pro, or the dual?
I had the 8K. I had the 8K when it first came out. Yeah.
That's the one I have also. That's the one.
Yeah, I had the 8K, and it was a great drone. I keep telling people some of the best just stock video I've ever seen on a 4K TV has come from that drone, in 4K. Right out of the box, just its custom settings. I mean, I've taken some video, and I finally had got to relook at it, even through the YouTube filter, and it's amazing. My goal was to go buy the 6K when it came out, but the 6K took forever to come out. And then I decided to do FPV. I'm just like, you know what? I'm bored. I'm not going to wait. I don't want to wait anymore. I had sold my my Air 2, and then I bought a DJI FPV kit. So I'm waiting for that to show up. And
Quick question. Agent K has a question for Dad Random. Did Dad say that the Air 2 has a better camera than the Pro 2?
No, he didn't.
No.
Okay. All right. That's what the no was, Jim?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I did not. I would never say that. No, not even. I
want to keep up with the chat because the host is just there, tired, looking all pretty.
Good
and
question.
handsome.
Yeah, the Pro 2 is basically the same drone. That's all I'm saying. It's basically the same platform, same,
Just making sure. I just want to make sure that he was recognized.
And the only reason why you're getting the flight time you're getting is they made it lighter.
Yep.
They made it lighter, and because you're getting more consumption out of that more powerful camera. I don't know. It's a good drone. That's all. I'm not going to bag it. All DJI stuff is good.
But the Pro had a fan. Everything else has a fan. Even the controllers have a fan.
My freaking mini, man. This freaking doesn't. I got 7 minutes, guys.
Is that a clip for the remote to put in your iPad or your Lumini iPad? There you go.
Nice.
You do all it is it's got the two. Well, let me put it up there so you can see it. It slides in those two clips.
That's the Air 2 clip, right?
Yeah, you turn it.
You put the clip on it there, and then just rotate it up.
With all the people that use tablets.
There you go.
And then you just let me pick it up, and then you just open it up, and it fits right on. And there's the iPad Mini. And I bought the extension cable, for thinking I'd need it. The one that comes with it fits right on into it.
Still works.
That's nice. Is your mini Wi-Fi?
Yes, it is.
Okay. That's the key.
No, it's both Wi-Fi and cellular.
Yeah, right. So that's the key. If you don't have Wi-Fi on any of your devices, you might as well just throw them away, because anything that comes out DJI will end up having to have Wi-Fi to activate anything.
Yep.
And that's why they didn't put a screen in there, because they know you need to put your phone in there. That's why they didn't. We'll see if the Mavic 3, if it does come out, has a screen.
But if it's Wi-Fi, you can just hook it up to go to your phone. I mean,
that's right. That's true. You can.
Yeah, but even
use a hotspot. Yeah.
Even their action camera needed to be activated. The Osmo Action had to be activated.
Yeah, you can use. That's right. You can use your Wi-Fi hotspot.
Good night, Rigor Mortis. I have a question. You can use a phone that doesn't have data to fly your Mavic. I remember doing that. You didn't need Wi-Fi or data or anything.
But they're going to put software contingency stuff, in now with the new stuff with all the laws and crap. That's what I'm saying, is that they're preparing for that. They're thinking, okay, the average user is going to have to use their phone. That's my guess.
I got you. I don't know.
But
I do FPV.
Yeah, that's
more GPS.
But I'm going FPV for a while. I'm going to learn it. I'm going to spend a bunch of time, and there's so many drones available. I don't have to wait around for.
Have you flown FPV?
Just little ones. Yeah, just little ones.
Which ones?
Just the Emax ones, the Tiny Hawks.
Tiny Hawks.
And I've only flown crappy drones. Like I say, when the DJI one gets here, man, I'm expecting some big changes with my flying.
Everybody.
Have you mastered flying the tiny drones?
Yeah, I've never had a good controller. I mean, the Tiny Hawk controllers are crap.
Who says? Which ones are you using?
Just the stock ones that come with it.
Why are they crap?
Because they're jacked down so much. They're hard to. You don't get enough. Like stick input. I like a lot of stick input. I like it when you touch the stick, man, and it moves. There's a lot of mushiness in it. I know you can with the Tiny Hawk 2, you can adjust that. Well, I went and bought a Tiny Hawk 2, got a new controller. I was flying the other one fine, but I'm like, okay. So I went and I, hooked it up, and freaking one of the motors is burnt out. So it's either that or an ESC is bad on it.
We're talking about the Tiny Hawk 2.
Yeah. So I said, screw it. I'm just going to buy an expensive, good drone, and I'm going to learn with the good one. I'm not a huge fan of flying crap. And I've learned that, when I'm started out, that it's much harder to fly crappy drones than it is to fly a new good one.
You feel confident flying acro. That's all that counts.
I'll start with the drone I got. I can start in what's that? It's a horizon mode or whatever the heck it is.
I see what you did, Adrian. You wise ass.
What now?
I see what you did, you wise ass. Wasn't even looking at my name until I just looked up on the screen there.
So
I like that.
Yeah. I don't expect a miracle when I start flying, but I'm not afraid to crash, and I'm not afraid to learn. So it's not
the crashing; it's the fixing and the repairing. And the
no, I'm surprised. I'm surprised it's a miracle when you come back and you didn't crash. That's how I look at it.
Well, like I said, my first Emax, obviously that one took some serious abuse, but not too bad. I mean, I was able to, in a large space, I'm pretty decent. The biggest thing is to stay away from hard things. If you want to learn, you got to stay away from the freaking crap that breaks your drones.
You fly over grass.
And fly over grass and just do smart stuff. My problem is there's just not a lot of grass where I'm at. That's the only thing I'm afraid of. I gotta hope to hit a sagebrush or something.
But you do fly acro. That's the main thing.
Yeah, I
would be proficient in acro with a little whoop before you start taking a $200 or $300 drone up.
Yeah,
I just warned you.
Yeah, I know you're warning me. It's okay. You're talking to Dad Random here. I've crashed more good drones than probably anybody on this channel right now.
FPV?
No, just good GPS drones.
I've crashed them too.
Which is pretty.
I'll tell you what, if you're crashing GPS drones, that's not a good sign for FPV.
No,
I'm blaming it on the drone.
That's not always the case. You see, the Inspire 1 has automatic landing gear.
Right.
That landing gear comes down automatically when it sees a tree because it thinks the tree is the ground. And it nicely puts itself inside a palm tree and does one of these 26 feet to the ground. I learned.
Carlos has no faith in me, man. I'm really worried about this.
It's not the faith. It's I have seen people.
Don't be negative. Come on, give me some positive.
The positive is learn proficiently on a whoop, a 2-inch. I don't know what size. What size are you getting? A 5-inch?
I got the mini, the rocket. I got the yeah. So it's a small drone. It's I am flying it with an 850 though. So
that's the battery is not a problem.
So we'll see.
I tell people master going forward, backwards, left, and right. Everybody wants to do all these tricks and flippies and floppies.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it out to the park. I've got a park with grass, and I'm going to fly it around the freaking softball fields, 15, 20 times, and get through, 20 packs before I start to, get really high and start trying to flip it. Because that's
actually, height is your friend. Sometimes it gives you room to recover.
Yeah, that's what I was told. Is if you get in trouble, freaking go up. But we'll see.
Welcome to Drone and Veteran Agent K. How you doing?
Thank you, Carlos. I appreciate it.
Rojo Jonah, thank you for popping in. J-Bro Drone, thank you for popping in. Bob Casey, Eat More Possum, how you doing?
Eat More Possum, seriously?
Possum is in the house, yeah.
To clarify the line on J-Bro Drone, I did not hate the DJI Go app, Fly app, but I would rather the DJI Go 4 app. I think is better than the Fly app to me.
Is anybody here doing the Litchi and the Litchi beta at all?
I use different apps, so I use GS Pro and Pilot app, so I don't use Litchi.
Okay, I'm just curious. So I'm going to be goofing with both those. With the Mini, obviously you can't do that with the Air because they're not releasing. They're not letting anybody near that thing. No, the Mavic Air is a great drone for sure. I thought my footage was a little bit dark.
See it, Adrian? Look up close, Adrian.
Yeah, I see that.
See it?
I see that.
There we go. Thumbs up.
Hold on. Look. See that? No.
You only got one thumbs down? Come on. I get like 5 thumbs down at like the first 5 minutes of my stream. people either hate me or they kind of like me a little bit.
But
what
it's
is your
still-
stream
it's
about?
still
What is your
view
stream about?
My stream? My
What is
stream's about Friday, Dad Random. It's all about just goofing off, man.
Oh, cool. All right.
I have a lot of fun. I get on at 4 o'clock right after work, grab a couple of brews, and I
Are you Eastern time? No, you're in Utah.
4 o'clock. It would be Mountain Time.
Yeah.
So I get on. Yeah, it's not a really good time. I just picked it out of the blue, and I got to. It's bad for the UK. So if you get people from the UK, it's pretty late. But I just picked it because it was good for me, and that's kind of what I
And
do.
that's what it's all about. In the beginning.
Yeah, and I've got a good group. I've got 25 or 30 people that pop in on a regular basis.
It's not like some people that are supposed to be on at 9 and they come on at like 9:45 and
I'm right on at 4. I usually, and last time I was a little bit late, so I started live streaming with my truck. I turned my truck live stream on, and I started to, and then I lost them for a minute. But
Adrian, is this supposed to have a start time or it's whenever? It's like free for all time as
It's
well.
called Adrian time.
Adrian
You know,
time.
it's kind of like you think about it, it's called mañana. You know,
Pennsylvania time.
you come on and whenever.
Oh no, Mr. So-called Steve. No, that's not it.
come
Yeah,
on,
but-
you're quiet.
I was supposed to start. I know.
That third one is me, Carlos.
Now, Carlos, listen. I already kind of know who is behind it, but I'm not worrying about it. It doesn't bother me anymore.
After they do the thumb, they sit on it.
3.
Yeah. But anyway, what the hell was I about to say? You caught me
I
on.
don't know.
I'm gonna get on
Cut
my
you up.
I'm
I'm the
gonna
new
get on
Lorena
Ron
Bobbitt.
said he crashed.
Oh,
You were
Call me
bitching
Loreno
about me in the
Bobbitt.
mañana time.
No. This is what it was. I was supposed to start at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen, I got caught up with my kids' school stuff that need to be set up online because
Right.
the teacher never got back to us for 2.5 weeks. We've
Oh,
been
wow.
waiting to get back to us about setting the stupid thing up. They never did. Finally,
Did the teacher know?
The freaking teachers, yes.
Yeah.
I keep every day.
That's not
You
good.
probably didn't know how to run.
Weeks of blowing somebody off. That's really bad.
Every day we call and every day then we speak to somebody. Oh, we'll get back to you. We'll get back to you. We'll get back to you. Nobody did. Finally, now they're getting back to us around this time, and I'm just trying to set everything up at the same time for my daughter and my son. And you know, it's hectic. It just
That's
a pain in
frustrating.
the ass.
Yeah.
I hear you, but it'll
not
get
right either.
smoother. It's a rough beginning, but it gets smoother.
No, Carlos, you're letting him off too easy. He could have done this tomorrow or at
No,
another
the kids
time.
are always come first. I'm on.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
on that.
sorry. He had a set time he was supposed to be
I
on.
would have said I could make a suggestion and have Jim save you. Start the stream. Say, Jim, hold the fort while I go do my thing, and then Jim can maybe invite some people over. Maybe some like have a substitute.
Can we do that? We can't even do that, can we?
Yeah, of course. He can start the stream. Go help his kids, and you're here. Like, go away, Adrian. Go away. Leave for a minute. Go help your kids for a second.
How you doing, Dre?
We can,
All right,
we can
partner.
take care of this for you, Adrian.
Dre, good evening, sir.
Yeah.
Good evening, gentlemen.
From a little bit cooler coastal Southern California.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's what I thought, Lon.
after the third hole, it was still 100 degrees.
oh my Lord.
We teed off at 5.
Is listening at work,
It's
Adrian.
It's 102 right now where I'm sitting, and it's pure darkness right now. It's 9 o'clock, and it's 102 still.
That's ridiculous.
It's crazy.
Well, when you're in St. George, Utah, you would expect that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I
Wow.
coached football here for 15 years. This is the first year I'm not out at practice, and it really, I kid you not, we have never had a morning practice because of heat until this year.
Mhm.
We had this morning we had practice because we can't get out, and we have games all this week. We have a freshman game tonight at 8 o'clock because they're pushing the times back, and then the JV game is tomorrow Thursday at 8 o'clock, and then the varsity game is home and that's at 8 o'clock.
Wow.
And, those games are going to go on. They'll be going until 11, but it'll still be 102. I mean, I'm just, I'd be calling up the other coach and going, dude, man, it's hot. It ain't going to change anything between 9 o'clock and 7 o'clock. It's just
Nope.
hot as crap. Just bring your kids down. You're going to last a half, and then we're going to kick your ass.
Why don't they play like flag? You're playing full contacts?
Oh yeah, heck yeah. No, this is varsity football.
So that's hot. Play flag football. These kids are gonna die of
I'm with
exhaustion.
you. Hey Dre, I'm with you. This year is one of those years where I'm just like, gosh, we got coronavirus and we got extreme heat. I mean, but the kids are warriors out here. I mean, they literally they can play in this crap. If you live in Arizona or Texas, the kids just freaking you grow up in it.
Adrian, right now it's 97% humidity.
Oh Lord.
Holy crap.
Well, we've had 85% here right on the coast, and where Dre's at the same way, because I know my son lives in Riverside. It was 108 and it feels like 116 because of the humidity.
This episode of Dad Random is brought to you by Gold Bond.
By the case.
Powder yourself up, man.
Don't get into that because we found that whole manscaping kit.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
No, that was you, Jim, and don't ever go there again.
All right. Thank you, so-called Steve. Thank you.
The lawnmower.
You know what was ironic?
The
I
man's
went on the next day, I pulled it up, and what are the ads running down on the stuff about manscaping?
We
I
save
forgot
your
to
balls.
tell you that. After we did that, after you guys were on talking about it, the ads running down the side of it
That's awesome.
and suggested YouTube videos.
That's awesome.
Did you ever see the commercial where these 3 girls are like by 3 plants, maybe 4 girls by the plants, and they're all trimming the plants, but it's a commercial like Nair or like bush trimming, but not the green bushes.
Yeah.
You ever see that commercial? I think that was pretty creative.
You can't even do those commercials anymore. Even the ones where they said we like short shorts. Remember that with Nair?
Yeah.
You can't do them today.
No, they do that. Why
That's
not?
sexist. You can't do that crap.
You can't do that now. That would be sexist.
If it's 2 guys saying we like short shorts, it would be okay.
Or if it was faggots or whatever you call
That's
them.
what I meant. 2 guys. I wasn't gonna say.
I didn't catch on. You were right. Yeah. I can't turn on a channel. I'm sitting there watching Perry Mason, for Christ's sakes, and Della Street is a lesbian.
Oh gosh.
You've got to be kidding me. There's not a damn thing I can watch now.
You know what's getting back to, you guys are having too much fun, man. I was thinking of something. I was thinking of like what webcams and all this stuff. Did you notice that the price of any kind of web streaming equipment has like doubled in price?
Oh yeah.
I mean, they're literally screwing everybody. I mean, I bought a crappy Logitech camera for my classroom because I set up one in the front and I've got one in the back. I run 2 cameras for like taping my lessons. So if I want to stand in the front of the class, I can be in the front of the board and stuff like that. But I bought one and it's crap. The one I'm using now is the C930 or something like that. Like this is the nicest. This is a great camera. I couldn't find it.
It just quick focused on you right there.
Oh, I've been messing with it. I've been goofing with that focus.
No, but I'm saying
I turned the autofocus off.
those things are a lot better than this. I'm using the Logitech Brio.
Yeah.
And the 922s and the 930s, they're just better.
Yeah, 930,
that's
the
what I've got.
930E. Oh my God, it's E or C, I can't remember what. This is the greatest camera. I wish I would have bought 3 of them because people were like giving them away a couple years ago.
Good night,
awesome.
Bob Casey.
But-
Good night,
But
Bob.
what are you
Casey.
using for a capture card?
For what am I using now for capture? I'm just
Capture card for the camera.
it's just going straight through my PC. I don't know. I don't have a special this
Doesn't
is
have videos, anything
no,
like that.
yeah, this is let's see. This might have this is an old gaming PC, but it's an old Pavilion DV7. But it's I don't know. I don't even know if it's obviously doing fine with this stuff here. I have no idea. It's got it. The other one I have has an NVIDIA card in it. That's separate. This one's built in, I think. I think this one came built in.
Adrian, I'm
Yes.
sorry. You look like you need a haircut. I was just looking.
But yeah, I usually have the autofocus off.
You fire today, Carlos.
And then you can do that. Talk to the hand.
I just want to make sure you're paying attention. That's all. You look sleepy over
Yeah. I want out of my mind, man. That's all it is.
He's beyond words.
Yes, Curtis, I remember Wednesday Adams. I'm almost afraid to ask why he's asking us about the Addams family.
Now, Jim, you say you flew the other day. Which one did you fly? What drone?
Patrice right there.
Okay. How was that baby flying? Still flying pretty good?
It was flying fine. When it came back from DJI, it wasn't connected to the ground base antenna here, which is the RTK antenna.
Is it doing it now?
Yeah, I got it to where I had to hook. Oh my God. Even that has its own DJI Assistant 2 from a software. How many versions of that Assistant 2 did they make, for God's sakes?
One for every series of products that they put out.
I had to hook the remote control up to the computer. Then I had to hook that ground station up to the computer, and that's fun. It's on a tripod, which I wasn't taking it off, so don't tell me. So, and then I found out again, you got to have the right damn USB cord. One of them, the cheap one, wouldn't work. It wasn't even being recognized by Assistant 2 that I was hooking it up. I buy these by the boatload at a store called Five and Below.
Well, that's why it doesn't work.
You need a quality one that's going to charge and data.
Hey, when you say Matrice, you got to use a deeper voice because that's a pretty impressive drone. So what drone do you fly? The Matrice. Come on.
No, because I would be giving them credit, and we all know how mad I am at.
I got a drone that looks like a Matrice, but I built it. It doesn't fly like one. I'll tell you that.
That's my ultimate, though, is to build my own.
Oh, there's some great. I actually wouldn't have any problem building a GPS drone again. I know how to do it. It's just getting a good flight controller. You don't want to skimp on the flight controller, and you want a double GPS unit. Mine got a single GPS with an old APM 2.8 flight controller, which is just junk. But yeah, it's easy to do. It's easier than you think.
They got the Cube technology. The Cube now has triple redundancy, IMU and GPS.
Wow. I'm thinking about doing one. I got a frame that I was thinking about building a drone on. Or even taking the frame I already have. I have a 550 and then just improving it. I'm spinning too big of props right now, though. These are
17.6 props.
Oh yeah, those are big.
Lon, you say you want the Matrice 300, but then what happens? You see all these cameras behind me? If I had the Matrice 300, I'd have to throw them out. Those cameras would have to get thrown out because you can only use 20 on it.
Hey, Jim, changing the subject. When are we going to have like a spin up right in front of your neighborhood so we can go hang out by that guy's pool?
Oh man, I'm waiting.
Huh?
How many times do you?
Well, you heard what he was talking about. He's going to put the stickers on the back of his car.
Oh, okay. I'd love to see that guy.
I kind of wished I was going to this spin up because of where it's at and who's kind of. It just to me it just seemed like the right year, but it's always when I'm back and working and stuff. If they spin up is like I'm already in school for 2 weeks,
Yeah,
maybe I'll get coronavirus and I'll leave for a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
but Spin Down is in Dillon, and you can be there in one day over the weekend and come back home.
Oh, my life is more complicated than that. Come on. Dillon, that's why I'm saying the location is right this year.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
It'll be cool. We're going to be flying past you on the 15th.
It'll be beautiful. It'll be a beautiful place to fly.
Yeah, Dre, there's no block parties around here, man. We don't go putting picnic tables out and barbecuing with the neighbors. Not around here.
Why not?
Oh, you didn't see the video?
I saw your video with your neighbor.
That's why not.
But that's why I want to come to your house and chill.
In Florida, you got people who go from air-conditioned cars to air-conditioned houses. Okay. They don't sit out there and talk to each other. You don't even know your neighbors.
That's not nice. But either way, I still want to fly the loudest drones that we could possibly find.
Hey,
how many houses away is this guy?
The only people you got to invite is Herman, Lawrence, Dan Worship, and a couple other oversized people all flying drones. Guarantee your neighbor would not come down the street.
Did you see him run when all I did was turn around to go into the garage to get my phone?
I saw
to film
the guy with no shirt. I saw the guy with no shirt come down and he beat feet down the street.
I don't know why he ran. It's like I was getting a gun or something.
You just do this, Jim.
Dre, you're from New York?
No, I'm from California. Yeah, I hang out in Herman's and Lawrence's show Wednesdays and Sundays.
I met both of them.
Let me
They're
zoom
old
in
men.
all the way.
They're handicapped.
Oh, but I can't.
I'm old too, but I'm not handicapped yet.
I'm older than both of them.
For online teachers, school never ends, man. I just got a message from a kid, man. It's freaking 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
I can't get on. They're not on their. This is what's happened, Adrian. They're not on their school account, and they're trying to access something, and they can't. So what it does is it sends me a notification to open it up, and then I send them a message going, "Make sure you do your stuff through." Yeah. So it's that.
See, my wife gets a message from the parents trying to say, "What can I do to bring my son's grade up?"
Tutor.
He needs to turn something in.
Yeah.
One thing, just one assignment, please. Just
Adrian.
one. I can help him out.
Tú lo tienes.
The what?
Culo cagao. Wake up or over there. I've been looking at you.
No, Jim, my neighbor across the street did this. When we had all this distancing going on. We would sit outside and have afternoon drinks there, and they put the sign up with those, like, slow down like your kids lived here.
Oh,
and
funny!
And they had the custom sign that says, on this, it says social distancing going on. Drive like your parents drink here, and then it shows the cocktail 6 feet apart.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Watch out for drunk freaking people wandering around the street.
Actually, you got to watch out for the idiots that are wearing masks while they drive with their windows closed.
Yeah,
those are the people you got to watch out for.
Yeah, that's an issue. I just, it's okay, Sometimes people forget. I've like worn my mask, like I was at Home Depot and I threw it on and I forget, and I'm already freaking sweaty and hot, and I'm coming out and I still got the mask on. I'm driving down the road like I look like one of those idiots that still has this mask on.
I'm the guy that has to go back to the car and get the mask because I refuse.
Yeah, I got to do that too.
So many times I've walked to the whatever.
Oh, I made some. I chanced it a couple of times this year at Home Depot because they didn't require them for a short period of time, and almost hardly any contractors were wearing masks. Nobody. And I'm like, all right, it fit right in because it was still the summer.
Adrian, are you going to take your mask off?
No,
Leave it on.
you made me look.
Wow.
Bing!
Yep.
Wow.
Hey guys, remind me next time he's on the chat, don't invite him.
I don't know, Adrian. I think everybody's getting you back for you getting on Rodney the other day.
Well, see, everybody.
That was hilarious, though. That was hilarious.
There's a
beat
saying,
because I'm late.
Adrian.
That's why I'm late to my own stream. That's why I'm getting beat up.
There's nothing getting in this mask. It's plastic.
Yeah.
I know, right? You're about to kill yourself.
Yeah.
No, but I could see like a bubble, like with a snorkel and the air like coming out.
Oh my God, that's miserable.
That'd be cool.
Could you imagine wearing a plastic mask in Florida? Oh my God.
No.
That'd be horrible. I
Remember
would like to do a live stream like that, just to tell people how miserable.
the guys that came to operate on ET with all those whatever headgear and all.
Yeah,
Mhm.
those pressurized
what we
suits
used to
on.
walk
Yeah.
How are you?
Did you see the news images of the county here? I think it's here in California. One of the cities is requiring you to wear a mask when you're on a Zoom conference call.
Are you
That's
kidding?
ridiculous.
No.
That's ridiculous.
How?
So we're going to catch coronavirus to the internet waves?
Yeah,
Wi-Fi?
I guess so.
I can't
guess
even
so.
figure what idiot made that rule.
This is in California?
I think it is. I don't. Well, it's either California, Colorado, parts of Florida, New York, Chicago, Colorado,
New York.
or where else? Illinois
I'm pretty brain dead.
and
but-
Michigan.
Actually,
somewhere
at one
there.
time, they were saying they didn't want the leaf blowers to go on because of the coronavirus.
Oh my gosh.
So what do you do with the windy day? You like the deck. The stuff, I kid you not.
Carry a big
They
bellows.
were saying no leaf blowers because of it.
Incoming.
People are like
Holy Christ.
ridiculous about the stuff they're coming out with.
Solar powered leaf blowers. You wait that they're coming. Big giant freaking umbrella over your head. You know, at least it's shady. It only
either
works
that
for
or
like
they-
every
They're
every
Trying
6
to
hours. It
brainwash
goes
you
on.
into wearing these masks constantly, and they're
Who's
using
doing
that
that?
term "new normal." I don't accept that term,
No.
"new normal." That's ridiculous.
They were trying to pass a legislative law here in California that will replace all gas-powered landscaping equipment. It
No.
all has to go electric
Oh, my
or
Lord.
battery-powered.
Nobody's going to live in
I've
California.
done that job before. There's no amount of batteries that'll get you through a regular day. I just don't think so.
No.
And the blower itself, it sucks so much energy. You literally will kill a 20-volt battery in like 5 minutes. So, you know, how many 20-volt batteries you got to carry?
Not for nothing, but once these batteries go bad, they have to be dumped somewhere, and
gotta-
yeah,
that's
what are you
not
gonna do all
necessarily
night?
good for the environment either.
Yeah,
Right,
all those
Mateo?
freaking lithium-ion batteries.
Right.
All right, I'm just making sure you're paying attention.
Well, Lon asked the question, where does the electric come from?
Right. A generator.
You have to charge them at home.
Solar, right? Oh, that's right. There's blackouts going on right now. Now
Yeah.
it's so-called. Steve, you seeing any or experiencing any blackouts at all, other than
Yeah,
the ones you
here in
get after
California.
your drinking party?
Here in California.
Yeah,
I like that one. That was good.
Here's one that'll give you a really, really, really good laugh.
Uh-oh.
This is
Naked. No.
Yeah, no. Hold on a second.
I thought it was Naked Mateo. He said a really good laugh. I don't know.
Naked Mateo. Why I gotta be naked?
Because it's
He
funny
came on
looking.
somebody's stream the other day with no shirt on.
Hey, Dre. Behave.
Yeah, no kidding. This was a email that we got here today. Let me enlarge it here a little bit. Read what it says right here. Don't charge electric vehicles until the emergency has passed.
What?
This is from our utility company, San Diego Gas and Electric. So between 2 p.m. and 9 p.m., don't charge electric vehicles until the emergency has passed.
Oh my Lord!
For just running that, but they're saying at any time don't charge electric vehicles. Well, I guess you're not going to work.
Okay, Steve, just go find a house where I live. You're not that far away. This is, you know, are you retired yet? Semi-retired. Okay. We got plenty of houses here. You just got a little bit of heat. You can fly the crap out of your drones anywhere you want. I'm right on the Arizona border and Nevada border. You can, you know, hour and a half and you're in Vegas. 45 minutes and you go to Mesquite, and you know, if you like to, you know, to wager or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just saying. I mean, my area is exploding because of California, and that actually makes me afraid, because I don't want to live in California just because everybody, you know, hopefully all the conservatives are running over here, or at least people that aren't crazy. I don't care if you're, you know, if you're whatever, but as long as you don't, you know, as long as your politics, man, just don't freaking change my freaking life, you know. And you gotta like guns. You gotta like guns here. We got freaking guns.
Oh, I love guns.
Guys, Utah is so gun friendly, and
Yeah.
I know everybody has different views on them, but the kids here have families that have literally 14 AR-15s and they have 25,000 rounds in their basement. That's not an abnormal thing out here. I mean, people here are gun nuts. They go out. I mean, we have BLM, like Borderlands all over the place. Every single Saturday and Sunday, it sounds like freaking Iraq when people are out they're out clearing out their barrels and making sure they got their sights straightened out, and they're making sure their scopes are ready for deer season. I mean, it's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have.
14
So I'm just
for deer.
saying, I don't know. I'm not a gun guy because I like drones because you have to make a decision. So I can't. They're too expensive.
Well, when I went
a drone
to
or a gun,
when I went to Austin for Spin Up the first year of Spin Up, I met Chris Hope, who's in here, and we were talking and driving along. And the one night I went out to dinner after he had gone back to his home because I spent the night over before flying back, and we're talking, and I mentioned something about California, and all the waiters and waitresses were like, "Voof!" They were just like. Looked at me like I was evil walking in the door. And it was like, what the hell's the problem? And then we started talking about wine, and then they really enjoyed it. And I told them, yeah, I collect wine. And we started talking, and we really got into it because the bartender was the one that did all the wine ordering for the restaurant. And so we're talking, and I go, well, what happened, man? I mentioned it was from California, and I thought, I was going to get shot. I was afraid to turn my back.
Like
and he goes, you don't understand. People here are just so pissed off at people because Californians are going there. They're taking the value of their home, going over there and buying two homes, cash, using one as a rental, and then they're not providing any income or anything coming into the place.
I don't mind that.
Because there's
is one recession.
there's no taxes over there. So, state tax.
We have pretty good state taxes, but nothing like California. We're not like Nevada or Texas. Texas and Nevada are way better than us. But we have freedom.
Yeah.
I love freedom. And we don't have marijuana laws here, so we don't have a bunch of potheads running around freaking trying to, sell it on. We have plenty of freaking potheads, but they're not, it's not part of our economy here.
Yeah.
I have nothing against. If you smoke weed, I don't care. But I don't.
think there's more issues with
I'm a teacher. I
alcoholics
have to deal with kids that are stoned all the time. It just blows. I hate it.
I'm sure DWI is more of an issue than what do you call it? Marijuana.
It is. It's the same thing. It's driving under the influence.
No. I'm sorry. Alcohol. More alcohol.
Yeah.
Utah's alcohol.
You don't detox. You don't detox marijuana. You have to detox alcohol.
Yeah. I'm not against
two big different drugs.
Yeah.
Anyway,
hey, gentlemen,
if you smoke weed, Carlos, that's okay, man.
No, I'm just saying. You
don't have to tell us if you do. Okay?
If I did, I would tell you. Mateo.
Yes.
I can only take so much of that sexy head of yours in one night. So
Adrian's sleeping over there. He's just.
Right. I mean, that random. You're right. I'm actually about to go ahead and call this.
They call it papi chulo. You're too much papi chulo for me. All right.
He's tired. He's had a long day. Hey, he had to deal with that freaking internet crap, man. His brains are boiling right now. Sorry. I'm apologizing.
If you guys put your heads together, you can make an ass out of yourselves. I always say that to two bald guys.
Yeah.
You guys are a tough group. I'm the only one that smiles, I think, in this group right now.
Everybody's
kind of
smile all the time.
Everybody's serious and kind of like really like passive aggressive.
How can you not look at Mateo and smile, or at least start laughing?
All right, Dre's smiling now.
But listen, random. Honestly, before you, it used to be Dre Crawford. He was the nice one. Now
he is nice. I can tell.
Now he's just a bully. Now he learned from Steve, Carlos, Jim, Matt, Chris Hope, Peter Carroll.
Stupid people.
I mean,
I can't stand stupid people either. So, Dre, if you got to hang out with stupid people, I would have an attitude too.
You know what? That's that. What do they say? There's no such thing as a dumb question. Just an inquisitive idiot. An inquisitive idiot.
No, or you can't fix stupid.
There you go. Hey, gentlemen, I'm gonna call it night. Appreciate you having me in. Good seeing you at random.
Nice
Take care, Carlos. Now we get to meet face to face. So when I jump in Rule's channel, you won't have to wonder who I am next time.
Yeah,
Steve always take care of the South Coast area, and Adrian, you be careful out there in Florida. All right.
I'll try to push some cooler breeze your way.
We got all the corners of the earth right now, don't we? We're in all the corners.
Yeah, that's it. Well, you guys perform. Appreciate you guys hanging in there.
We need somebody from Washington.
Take care, Dre.
Take care, Dre. Good night.
Hey, Random. Thank you for popping in.
Yeah, thank you, Adrian, for having me in. We all taking off now.
Hey,
Yes,
Dad
sir.
Random, can you put
about to
some
get a call
kind of
on that.
link of a video on your channel on the stream?
Sure. I can
Please.
put it up there. Yeah, my channel is just a goofy ass channel. That's all it is.
I like Goofy. That's why I'm here.
I'm half the time I'm full of shit, but I pretend like I know a lot, and it's kind of fun actually.
They dazzle them with brilliance or baffle them with bullshit, right?
Well, the thing is when people tell me I don't know something, oh yeah, of course I don't. Of course, man, I'm just like you, but you won't admit it. So we're like the same person, man. But at least I admit I don't know shit. Anyway.
Actually, Jones A63, I do it sometimes, but not all the time.
Oops, it says subscriber. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Maybe I did. Let me click on that. Will that make somebody a subscriber if they click on it? I don't know. I didn't do it on purpose.
Actually, go ahead and put it on.
Put a link on the chat. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I did. It should be on there.
No, it's not
on
there
the YouTube
yet.
chat, right?
It's on the YouTube chat, I think.
No, you're doing the StreamYard chat and the private chat. No, it didn't come up there either.
It's just gonna take a minute because there's a delay. And
this is the gentleman that's teaching your future the future adults in the world.
I swear it's there. Come on. You just don't apply you don't apply enough discipline at your home with your kids. It's there. You just don't know. Come on, Adrian.
And Steve, this is the teacher we have to wait for.
This is who's teaching America. That's a little scary.
St. Georgians, be careful. St.
George. I am the spokesperson for St. George. Holy crap! If they ever find that out, they might fire me and kick me out of town. There's a lot of YouTubers in this town. One guy has got. If you ever heard of What's Inside, he lives in about a $2 or $3 million house in the Washington Fields area. Yeah, he just built a house. This guy's freaking got, I don't know, 1 million freaking views or followers now. All he does is like cut things in half.
Interesting.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good channel. I mean, it was a good channel until he stopped cutting things in half. He got his silver play button and his platinum play button or whatever he got, but he's got a gazillion followers, man. Holy crap!
His 100,000 subscribers.
He's got. I think he's got more than that. I think he's got more. I think he's got in the. I could look and check that out. But
it's a link on this chat before this thing ends.
Is it on there?
Carlos, I put it in there. I put it in there for him.
Okay.
It's up there. Don't tell me I don't have one up in there.
No, you haven't done nothing yet, but I put it up there just now.
Just type in chat hello so people know who you are, and then they can go to subscribe to your channel that don't know you.
No, it's easier a link. So I got it already. You could take the rest of the night off at random. It's good.
What? You guys just didn't see it. What you guys doing?
Oh, you know why he can't do it, Adrian? He's not a moderator. He can't post.
Moderator.
There you go. Okay, I know what I know how you feel about me now.
Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. I'll change that right now.
Giving me crap. The stupid teacher can't do the internet.
Hold on. I'm about to give you one.
Yeah, Drone Worship. Why haven't you been talking? Come on. You get him. He should have got on the stream, man.
He's a prick. Leave him where he is.
Okay. All right. Now you got it.
You just made his day when you said that.
Yeah, the one who hit a big milestone is Aldrin, the Flight Path. He hit 200,000 this weekend.
Yeah, that's he's slick. He's just a slick dude, man.
But in real life, he is just one of the kindest guys you'll ever meet.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. He's slick, like with everything.
It's a shtick. He's got a shtick.
Yeah, he's got a
Adrian, buenas noches, adios, take it easy, coge lo suave, and all that good stuff. Mr. Steve, take care.
Buenas noches, señor. Hasta mañana.
Random, shut up for a second. No, I'm only kidding. It was fun meeting you.
I can't.
When you have your stream, I have your bell rung. I'll come join you and harass you over there.
I understand your humor.
Say again?
I finally understand your humor.
Oh, okay, good. Humor is good. Laughing is great. I love to laugh.
Laughter is great.
You should,
take care, guys.
Hey, Carlos, this is a smile. Okay. Right
okay.
All right.
It's from the Botox.
I'm smiling. I'm smiling inside.
Howdy doody. Take it easy.
See you. Bye. Later, guys.
All right. See you later. Steve.
See you later.
Sir.
See you later, Adrian.
Adrian, thank you.
I'll see
At
you later.
Random, thank you. Good to see you and everybody in chat. Have a wonderful night.
Everybody in the chat, have a good evening. See you later.